Cass County residents may be in the works to receive federal housing assistance. News 18's Brad Oppenheim tells us what this means for assistant recipients and how officials are hoping to see residents fill vacant properties.
After the housing crisis that plagued the United States nearly 8 years ago, many people up and left their homes. To this day, many communities are still feeling the effects from the crisis, including vacant homes not being cared for and causing an eyesore. The city of Logansport is one of those communities. Logansport Mayor Dave Kitchell says although homes have been vacant for years in some cases, many residents aren't able to afford adequate housing on their incomes.
There's a lot of folks that may not be at the poverty level, but they're not at the cost of living level in this community right now.
According to Kitchell, at one point in 2008, nearly 8% of the housing in Logansport was vacant. He says pretty soon, though, those vacant houses may be able to be filled once again thanks to housing assistance funding from the federal government.
Our goal is to get many of these properties back on the tax rolls and to get people who want housing into housing that's available.
At this point, city officials have been working with the Department of Housing and Urban Development to get people into suitable housing. The Department of Housing and Urban Development distributes what is known as Section 8 vouchers, meant for people who are on fixed incomes and meet certain income guidelines for public assistance. Those approved for the vouchers are able to choose where they live and have a housing subsidy paid directly to their landlord. If the funds don't cover the full amount, the tenants are responsible for the rest. Kitchell says he hopes to see those recipients fill up vacant properties throughout the city.
It allows them to take a house that maybe has been vacant for a while, and if they can get somebody to rent them that house, they can have it.
Along with getting people into suitable housing and cutting down on the number of vacant properties, it also gives the community a better image.
It promotes a more stable neighborhood throughout the city, and we've got to have pride in ownership in local properties. There's just a niche in this community of housing that needs to be filled, and right now it's not there.
Reporting in Logansport, Brad Oppenheim, News 18.
Logansport has approximately 283 slots available in the Housing and Urban Development Program. Pending approval, Indiana's HUD office will be offering additional vouchers throughout Cass County. Right now, those who live outside the city limits will have to apply for their vouchers in Peru.